I was born in Bethpage, Long Island, New York, and was the third of 4 children. My father had the biggest influence on my life as a child. He was a very hardworking, ethical man who raised his children that you earn what you work hard for. He drummed into us that we should always give whatever we were doing 100% effort, and that if we lived by our heart, we would be happy. Everyone has a calling, he would say. Listen for yours and go for it. Back when I was growing up, there weren't so many schools to choose from. When it came time for college, I didn't get the support necessary. My parents didn't believe that women had to go to college. In spite of their opposition, I paid for myself to go to community college, in which I excelled. Once I graduated, I went out into the business world, and after a short experience with retail, I went back to school to learn how to program computers. That schooling allowed me to get a job in the computer industry, and the opportunity to start my own branch of that company in San Francisco came along. I took that opening and worked with one other partner, but after a while we learned that the company would not make it big. We folded the business to experience a more social environment in the city I knew few people in. I joined a company that was working on a software program, SAP, and was finance lead on that project. When my first child was born, I came to a fork in the road. Do I keep working or give up everything I had worked my way up in business for to raise my child? It was a tough decision because I had finally worked my way up in the business world to the place I always wanted to be, and I had reached my peak in terms of earning power. I had opportunities to travel all over the world to implement SAP projects. I had finally hit the big time, and God knows I had taken the hard road to get there. My success was truly a result of hard work, but my dad also taught me to follow my heart. My heart prevailed, and I put on hold the career I had worked to achieve for 20 years to be a full-time mom. No one can know and love a child like the parent themselves. Time and moments never again to be experienced or missed, and I didn't want to miss them. I wanted to be responsible for the outcome of my children, responsible for what kind of people they turned out to be. My main goal in raising my children was to teach them what my father taught me. His lessons got me through life successfully, and I strongly believed in them. I try to be as big an influence on my children as my father was on me. If they can live every day to the fullest, treat others as they would want to be treated, and put 100% effort into what they have chosen to do that day, I would have done my job and provided them the tools to make decisions like I had 2 years ago. My hopes and dreams for my children are that they are happy and healthy, along with living by the lessons I tried to instill in them. Their future and what it holds for them is in their hands. I am a full-time mom for my children, and I believe this is the most important job in the world. I've lived by my heart my whole life, and it's brought me to where I am today.